What's going on, everybody? It is time for a wheelie practice part 2 video. Even though after the last video I've definitely gone out and practiced a little bit more, just because, you know, I don't want to film every single time I go out on video, or else it'd just be constant stuff of like not really that much happening. So I wanted to record a part 2 video where I feel like I've improved a little bit more. I've gotten to where I'm working on different things now, and happy to say that I am. I've improved a good bit, or not really a good bit, but I've improved in areas that I was working on in the first video of just getting comfortable with the height. I've gotten, just overall a lot better at being consistent with getting the height of the wheel up. But the thing I'm struggling on right now is actually being able to ride the wheelie out for a longer period of time, instead of just snapping the wheel really high up, basically at a balance point, then smacking it back down. Now I'm having to I need to try and actually cover distance with it, which is funny because that's usually the exact opposite of issues that people have. Usually when they start learning how to wheelie, they'll pop a wheelie up and they'll hold it out for as long as they can, and they'll hit red line and do all that stuff, and they'll basically try and chase it out. I didn't feel comfortable doing that because that's how you enforce bad habits. I didn't want to get used to chasing wheelies out. I wanted to get used to just snapping it straight up and getting that height figured out and getting the muscle memory for not only that but also the foot brake. And now I've gotten that, I feel really comfortable doing the motions of the wheelie and stuff. But now I have to try and figure out how to pair that up with riding out the wheelie. And I guess kind of on that, a smaller part of that issue is the fact I'm trying to figure out how I look in front of me. And I know people, I've talked to a couple buddies of mine, and they're like, yeah, whenever we're up in a wheelie, we look down the fork tubes or off to the side. You just have to find out what's comfortable for you. And so that's the next kind of goal. I guess that could be the goal for this video, which I'll try to squeeze in some daylight. I got started on this video later than I wanted to. Basically, the goal for today is overall goal is just to ride out a high wheelie, basically. Just try to get it longer than usual and try to just cover some distance and really try to work on where the best for me is as far as how to look in front of me when the wheel is up in front of my face and I can't see over it anymore. So it's a good issue to have. It means I'm getting the wheel really high up there, but what good is having a really high up wheelie almost a balance point if I'm not able to ride it out for very long? But anyways, enough yapping. Let's get the wheel up. That was good. That one came up too quick. Kind of dipped that one back a little bit. Right now I'm trying to look off to the side, and I don't think it's going very well right now. Okay. That one worked a little better. That one I tried looking down the fork tubes, so I might try and do that just because it makes sense in my head to also do it that way now that I'm thinking about it. Because if I'm trying to look off to the side like this as the wheel's up, my body's going to be all crooked, and it's going to the bike's going to tend to want to go another direction. So I'm just going to focus on looking a little bit off to the side, but still down to the fork tubes, or mainly down the fork tube, not trying to like stick my head off. Okay. That was a little better. That actually wasn't too bad. Felt pretty smooth. Ugh, smells like shit back here again. See, like, that's the main, That is like the main wheelie I'm doing right now. It comes straight up, and it like comes back, and I'm slowing it down, and then once I try to let off again, I just lose it. I don't know if it's because I'm hitting the brake too hard, or if I'm just smacking off the throttle, or what. Like, I can't figure it out. Like, I'm trying to be conscious of what I'm doing, but I'm not noticing anything yet, though. I think this is just one of those situations where I'm just going to have to wait until I do something right and then just try to repeat it. Because, like, right now, I genuinely have no clue. Okay, see, that was closer. That was a lot closer. However, when I get to the point where I'm trying to look through the damn fork tubes, I can't see. Like, I'm not just hanging back and able to look. I'm having to, like, crouch and, like, I'm having to duck to look under my fork tubes. So that time, I tried to hold straight back to see if I could look down, and it didn't feel good. I think I'm gonna have to, like, look off to the side at least a little bit. I can't just keep my shoulders straight backwards and look down. I don't know if it's just because it's gonna be uncomfortable right now, or I'm just not built that way. Couldn't tell you. Ugh, it just feels gross. Like, I'm not even getting excited by the fact I'm getting my wheel height up high anymore. Just because, like, I'm able to do it now. Like, I can get it up high in the air at balance point. But, like, same thing I mentioned earlier. What's the point of being able to do that if I can't ride it out? So I can't just impress myself by going, wah, 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 like, instantly. Like, no one cares about that. You're just snapping your bike up. Maybe. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, okay. That one literally the whole time, like before I even popped the bike up, I was looking to the side of it. Let's see if I can repeat that. Yeah, I mean, it's still taking me to the side a little bit, but that was still better. Got a little overzealous on that one. I let it drop a little too far, had to chase it back. Ooh, going in this one a little too hard. All right. No, still leaning, dude. I wonder if this side, dude, I don't know. I want to keep blaming stuff. Like, I want to blame, like, yeah, I keep going to the side on this sidewalk, too. It's got to be the sidewalk. What if it's me? What if I just suck? Like, it's just, I don't know, dude. I wonder if it's because I have to try and make myself go farther. Like, I'm just used to the bike coming up and my muscle memory is trying to take over and be like, all right, we got up there. Now put it back down. And I have to, like, fight through that to let myself go out farther. Like, God damn it, dude. Why can't it just be consistent? Definitely just gave my tire a nasty bald spot. Oh, god dang, oh, god dang. Oh. My tires are all muddy, but oh goodness. I'll let it cool down for a minute here also. Well, I think I'm gonna call it the end of the video and the end of wheelie practice part 2. I don't know what I'm gonna call this thing just because there wasn't really a lot of wasn't really a lot of improvement today. Now, it doesn't mean it was wasted, and every single time you get some seat time learning wheelies, or just on your bike in general, you become a good rider. So it wasn't a total waste, just there wasn't really a lot of improvement. There were some takeaways from it of some stuff I probably don't need to do as far as body positioning and just other aspects of how I need to get it up. Tried some different stuff, like hanging off to the side and kind of looking down a little bit. Being in that position was when I found the wheelies to be most stable. It wasn't all the time, but whenever they did line up, that was the position I was most comfortable being in. So next time I'll probably try to focus on that, and yeah, just keep working at it. Not every single session you go out and practice wheelies is going to be a good one. You're going to encounter roadblocks, kind of like I am right now, where this is the first big hurdle I'm going to have to jump in order to become a wheeling machine. But right now we're kind of just a wheeling baby. So anyways, it happens. Got to push through stuff to succeed. Alrighty, enough jibber jabber. I'm going to end the video here. See y'all in the next one.